What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? Today it is Monday, February 5th, and I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a blessed day. Hope everybody had a blessed weekend. Thank you for watching my video from last night. Last night was a awesome night for me, guys. Just a little bit over $300. Man, it was. I had a lot of large, or how can I say it, high-paying rides. But yeah, guys, I rolled the dice on that last one. Picked up Kevin and took him to the airport, and you know what, man, it worked out. Now obviously it's not always going to be that way, but you know what, last night I went ahead and rolled the dice because usually I don't stay out that late. But you know what, we always have to try something once, but you know what, it worked out for me. So with that being said, guys, not every night's going to be the same, not every adventure is going to be the same, not every market's going to be the same, and we all know that, guys. We all know that. So but overall, guys, yes, yesterday was an awesome night for me, guys. 307 on the apps. I think it was, what was it, 13 trips on Uber, and then 3 on Lyft, even though that one was canceled. I waited for that one girl, but she never came out, and you guys saw it. I went ahead and just adios. So overall, guys, I'm already filled up. Put $45. Man, like I said yesterday, guys, man, the fuel is going up, or at least at this gas station. And the reason why I go to this gas station is, one, I get some cash back. All right. It takes me about a month to accumulate $100 to get back in my account. I can cash out any day. Okay. You just have to wait like 24 hours to get your money back. So, but I let it build up, and then once I reach $100, and I've been looking at it, and it usually takes about a good month for me to accumulate $100, and I go ahead and just basically, Princess. But yep, that's my daughter. My daughter. All right, guys, I'm back. Had to talk to my daughter real quick. I called her earlier, and she returned my call. So anyways, she was just telling me that when she's coming into town during spring break, because she wants to take her boyfriend to the rodeo. He's never been to a rodeo. He's originally from Sacramento, I think it is, Sacramento, San Diego. But anyways, yeah, she's coming in for a couple of days during spring break, which is going to be awesome to see my daughter again. Last time I saw her was for Christmas. But other than that, guys, hope everybody's doing well. Man, the numbers were good for me. Hope everybody had good numbers as well. I rolled the dice on that one last, back-to-back. It's the second time I've seen a back-to-back. The one that I saw a couple of days ago, I didn't risk it. So I was like, yeah. But last night, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and try it. And it worked out. So, but obviously, it's not always going to be that way. So, we got to take it with a grain of salt. Spent a lot of time in Galveston. Took that one, Carl and his wife, to Galveston, and then I did a couple of trips, and then found Santiago and his fiance coming out, and then I did a couple of trips around there. I think the furthest I went in was really just downtown to pick up Kevin, the last ride for the night, and found out that basically he flies out every Monday morning, because I do see that flight, that reserve schedule fare come in late Sunday nights, and I told him, when I see it, I'll try and grab it, since I already know where he lives and exactly where he goes to be dropped off, rather than go to a certain terminal that's always congested. But yeah, man, had some great tips, had some great passengers. Had one passenger that wasn't feeling it because apparently he was going through some emotional issues, personal issues, that is. But overall, guys, we encounter all kinds of situations in our vehicle. Thank God I haven't endured anything that's going to be basically going to be dangerous or hazardous to my safety or anything like that. So, all right, guys, rather than me rambling on, it's 7:50, guys, 7:50, and filled up, $45, as you guys know it. The fuel here is at $2.80, so I'm getting it at $2.65. My mileage is already down to 0, or should I say my mileage reader, or my trip reader. And then let's go ahead and look at what's in the box. I went ahead and cashed out. ADT live video calls. Get an emergency help. All right, saw that. Okay, I'll do that. I'll look at more later. So let's go ahead and see what's in the box. Nothing on Lyft. Okay, man, why does the Lyft doesn't give us that little bell, let us know that either we're offline or online. This basically telling me I cashed out already. Yep, sure did. You know, see, just like that. Like kind of like what Uber does. Make sure all my boxes are checked off. Comfort, 50 plus, Uber Pet, Uber XL, X, and Share. And then, as you guys know, I do also have the ability to take any teen passengers, the ages between 13 and 17, with the consent of their guardian or their parents. But yeah, guys, trying to see any upcoming promotions tonight. Sign up for $350 extra on every trip between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Rides only. Let's see, that's going to be on the east end of Houston. All right. I don't like signing up for these guys because honestly, it kind of it's like you have to stay in that area. All right, you have to stay in that area. Now, honestly, guys, let me see. I know there's some that all you have to do is you get the first one, and then after that, for the hour, you can get any rides after that. Doesn't matter where you're at, but you have to start in that area, in that shaded area. Obviously, I don't think this is that type of promotion or boost, but I know. But I think Lyft has it to where you can do the promotions to where all you need is the first ride in that certain area. And then after that, you can go ahead and just wander off and go wherever. So, but yeah, guys, my blessings and my prayers are set for the night. I ready to put it in fuel. Talk to my daughter. And yeah, I'm ready to go, guys. I'm ready to go. So let's look at the. It's a long wait between 56 and 60 cars. Let me see. Comfort between 46 and 50. Black SUV 11 to 15. I've seen the ones out there, man. That they're usually going to be the Escalades that I see out there, and the black are going to be like the Suburbans. Even some of the Denali's I see out there, as well as some of the Yukons. Obviously, my Yukon, it doesn't fit that category because my Yukon is white, even though I have black leather. And then, of course, Uber X, which is going to be your standard ones that are just basically looming around. 51 between 55. So, yeah, other than that, yeah, I don't see myself going to Hobby Airport. So, and let's go ahead and see how it looks like up in the Panhandle, up in George W. Bush. Now, I don't think tonight, guys, honestly, you never know, okay? But tonight may not be, as profitable. Because honestly, guys, Mondays here in H-Town somewhat are kind of like a Melow Monday. Let's call it Melow Monday, okay? Now, I still make some good money. Don't get me wrong, okay? I still make some good money. But they're not as profitable as like Sunday, Fridays, Thursdays, Wednesdays, Tuesdays. So basically any other day. Just go ahead and just sum it up. So let's just go ahead and just call it Melow Monday. So, but yeah, guys, it's 7:53. All my boxes are checked on. All my essentials are done. The trip meter, my blessing, my fuel, my inside of the vehicle is ready. Conditioned, and then also I added a new scent to my car, and I got one of those little Renews It, and I got Forever Raspberry, and I just go ahead, the ones that you buy in the how can I say it, those little cone looking things to where you pop the plastic and then you pick up the little thing, kind of goes up and it has that jelly thing in the middle of it, and it slowly evaporates within time. Yeah, that's what I have in my car, and trust me, man, it's been working wonders. Because the little scent things that I have for the actually that are made for cars just doesn't hold it, man. It doesn't hold the time frame that it says. And so I went ahead and got one of these little Renews It's, and I got the Forever Raspberry, because it was either that or the apple cinnamon. But no, I got the apple. I got the Forever Raspberry, and trust me, man, it smells nice in my car now. So, but yeah, so let me go down the street, park off to the side, and wait for my first trip, and I'll let you guys know when I drop off that person, and let you guys know how the night starts. Peace out. All right, guys, that was Omar, and Omar was he's I guess, I don't know what you would call him. He came from not a convention center, but a civic center, and he helps young teens get their life back together because he's experienced and endured a lot of issues. I would say he's maybe like in his late 30s, and being that young, or his age, to go through the stuff that he shared with me, it was like, wow, you've been through a lot, and you're still in your, to me, I think he's in his 30s, I don't think he's in his 40s. He didn't look it. But anyways, yeah, he was just sharing some stuff with me. His girlfriend of 7 years recently passed away. He was no saint. He said that, and he said that he doesn't care who knows or who hears it, because he feels like if I can share my lifestyle, my errors, and my trials and tribulations, as he called it, with someone, and help them be a better person, that he feels like he's done his part. So he shared that he was a drug addict. It was just basically he lost contact with his family. He was real close with his dad growing up. Things like that kind of, I won't say scare me, but I guess they do scare me. Something that I don't want that to happen between me and my kids. You can cherish and hold and protect your children as much as possible, man. But when they're out in the real world and you're not there protecting them, you just hope, that God is watching over them. And I know I've mentioned that I don't like talking about religion, but that is something I like to share with you guys. I just hope that when I'm away from my kids, as I am now, me and my wife, my son's in San Antonio, my daughter's in Orlando. I just hope, God is watching over them and leads them in the right path, because today's world, guys, anything can happen, and there's danger, there's issues down the road, okay, a block away, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Omar was just basically sharing with me that, that he helps out youth. Hold on. Did I make a left here? Nope. Oh. Which way did I go? Oh. I don't think I came this way. But yeah, he was just sharing with me stuff that he's endured. Okay, yeah, I did come this way. So yeah, that was Omar. Omar was just he was on stage 10. He was just going on and on and on. Which to me, that's fine. I have no problem with that. But yeah, that one paid just a little bit. I think it was under $10. I think it was. It was like $8. To be honest with you, how much was it? Yeah, yep, $9.55. Picked him up at McDonald's, and I took him home. And I thought he had worked at McDonald's, because he almost had the same uniform as what a McDonald's person would wear. But he asked, he goes, "Hey man," he goes, "do you mind if I, because I haven't eaten all day." I'm like, no, go ahead, dude, as long as you take your trash with you, And now my car smells like Forever Raspberry and cheeseburger. So let me try and air out my car real quick, get that smell out before it starts making me hungry. And let me go ahead and pull into this little convenience store, wait for my next trip, and talk to you guys in a minute. Peace out. All right, my peoples, how's everybody doing? Dropping off Derek. Derek is going to Carrington's. Carrington's is a sports bar, and he's gonna go play some pool. Apparently there's a pool tournament on Mondays. He says he likes coming out and shoot some pool. So he said he got his money ready to go. He said he's and this one's going to, I'll go ahead and take this one, man. Keep on moving. Let me see, who am I picking up? Tanika?
Turn left, then turn right.
Yeah, Derek, he's going to go shoot some pool tonight. And we have a pool table at the house, which we hardly ever use. When we bought the house years ago, make sure Derek didn't leave anything behind, because Omar almost left his phone. Okay. But anyways,
turn left, then turn right.
the house that we bought, okay, came with the pool table, because the previous owner, it was too heavy for them to move, so they just left it, and it came with the house. You know, it was kind of like a gift warming. You know, what do you call it? Those housewarming gift. And
turn right.
And so when we sold our house, because we moved in with my in-law, or my mother-in-law, and now we're buying the house from them. She wanted to give it to us, but honestly, we're paying the taxes and stuff like that on it. You know.
In 3/4 of a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take a slight right on Old Spanish Trail.
But anyways, we wanted her to move in with us because our house was a little bit newer, and spacious, and there was a creek in the back, and you know, sometimes I would go out to the creek and fish just a little bit, and but my wife's like, no, that the house has been in the family for a very long time. Plus, it comes with a pool, 2-car garage, a little how can you say it, like a little cabana room in the back. So my wife's parents' house had a little bit more of amenities than ours did. So that's why we had, settled out and told, you know what, just go ahead and sell our house, and then give your mom something for it, and then because she was going to give us the house. That's what she left. That's what she left us. Even though she's still with us, but. Yeah, that didn't pan out too well with my wife's sister. So my brother-in-law, which is my wife's little brother, he kept the 55 and the 62, and then my mother-in-law gave some money to my middle sister-in-law and my younger sister-in-law, and we kept the house, mainly because we decided to move in and take care of my brother-in-law. But anyways,
take a slight right on Old Spanish Trail.
Anyways, that pool table was heavy to move. I don't know if you guys ever moved the pool table. But yeah, it literally took 4 grown men, and even that we were struggling.
In 900 feet, turn right, then take a slight left.
Yeah, that son of a bitch was heavy to move, man, heavy to move. So, but yeah, I really missed our old house, even though it was right down the block. And I see it every once in a while when I drive by that street, and I'm like, that was my old house.
In 400 feet, turn right on Kirby Drive,
but anyways,
then turn right.
I didn't turn in, guys, because there was no way for me to turn in, so I have to turn in here. So it's not that I missed the entrance. There's nothing there for me to turn in. It's crazy on this app. It tells you to turn in some certain areas.
In 450 feet, turn right. Then the pickup will be on the right.
Where you at, Tanika? Tanika might be at Ross. There's a Ross right here. In fact, let me turn in here. But anyways, let me go pick up Tanika, take her where she needs to go, and I'll talk to you guys here soon. Peace out.
In 150 feet, the pickup will be on the right.
All right, peoples. Tanika is dropped off. She getting off work. She worked at Big Lots. So, and we were grooving and moving to the smooth sounds of Magic 102, Houston's R&B, for your favorite rhythm and blues music. She just got off work, and you'd be amazed how many people, when they get into my car, they kind of don't. I guess this follows under the category is don't always judge a book by its cover. They think they're getting they're getting a Hispanic driver, but I'm actually think they're getting a Spanish driver because it says Antonio. I've never used the word, or I've never used the name Antonio. It's my birth name, but I've never used it. Okay. Unfortunately, that's the only name that I can go ahead and use on my profile. because I'm used to being called Anthony or Tony. But then on a bad day, I'm called something else. No, I'm just playing. But you'd be amazed how many times people get into my car and the music I'm playing. Now, I like all kinds of music, to be honest with you. I like all kinds of music. You know, I don't favor any one over the other. But I like all kinds of music. But when they get into my car, this is going back where I just came from. Let's go ahead and pick up. I mean, make a left, right? Make a right. Wait, hold on. There you are, right there. Go pick up Caitlin.
In 100 feet, turn left on Cullen Boulevard, then make a U-turn.
So I didn't make a U-turn. I need to make a U-turn. Make a U-turn. Anyways, they'll get into my car, and the music I'm playing sometimes, being that it's R&B, classic rock, or whatever you want to call it, especially R&B. All right, they'll get into my car, and they're like, "What? So what do you know about this kind of music, man?" Honestly, guys, I was raised around this kind of music. You know, I was raised around the Commodores, Earth, Wind and Fire, the Gap Band, Zap. You know, I was raised with a lot. You know, I was
in
raised
350
with a wide
feet,
variety
make
of
a U-turn,
music.
then turn right on Almeida General
I do
Road.
love my Spanish music. All right, I do love my Spanish music.
Turn right, then turn right.
But I was raised around this type of music.
Turn right.
Okay. Let's see what this is.
Turn right,
Okay.
then turn right.
No, I already. Let me see what I have, guys.
Turn left,
Got a tippo.
then take a slight left.
Got a tippo. Got $1 from. This was from.
Take a slight left, then turn left.
When did I go to Main Street? Was this from last night?
In a mile, use the left lane to turn left on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Main Street. Anyways, thank you, whoever sent me that. City Space. That was from Omar. The gentleman that was sharing his trials and tribulations. But anyways, yeah, you'd be amazed how many times they get into my vehicle and they're surprised on the music that I have playing. But yeah, I was raised around this kind of music. I was raised around, growing up, you know, I was raised, you know, I spent some time in California, Oakland, San Jose, you know, Gilroy, Sunnyvale, places like that. But yeah, I was raised around the Gap Band, the Commodores, Zap, Earth, Wind and Fire, Confunction, and if you really want to go into great details, I also was raised around a lot of oldies. You know, my older sisters, you know, they were into car clubs. You know, growing up, you know, they were into car clubs, and you know, lowriders and stuff like that. You know, and you know, lowriders always play the classics. You know, they always play the oldies but goodies. You know, I'm Your Puppet. You know, Daddy's Home. You know, Mary Wells, which is basically You Beat Me to the Punch. I Fall in Love on a Two-Way Street. But yeah, I mean, you know, my variety of music, man, is like wide variety. You know, anywhere from country to R&B to classic rock, and then of course, you know, my I guess I do have to favor, you know, my Tejano music, which is basically Spanish country. Emilio, Selena, David Lee, Desperados, you know, the list goes on and on. So yeah, don't always judge your book by a cover, people. Don't always judge your book by a cover, because trust me, you know, I love my R&B, man. I love my, you know, man, you know, to me, guys, I would say if I want to really get some slow jams, I get some Sade.
Turn left on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Some Joe, some Jeremiah. Trying to think. There you go, man. Get in there, people. Get in there. You know. Yeah. So, you know, and then I'll just flip the switch and start playing some country, man. Start playing some country and enjoying the night with some country and whatnot. So, but yeah, let me go down the street, pick up some Caitlin, and
in a quarter of a mile, turn right on Orem Drive.
And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out. All right, guys, just dropping off Catherine, and Catherine and her best bud, and Catherine and her best bud are gonna go enjoy the night at Ritz Cabaret, the Gentlemen's Club, one of the Gentlemen's Club here in Houston, H-Town. H-Town is known for having multiple gentlemen clubs. You know, some are pretty nice, and some are just like, woo, don't even think about going into that place. But anyways, yeah, guys, so far so good. The night has been okay. In fact, turn that one back on. You know, and we were just basically rambling on types of cars, because he used to be a salesman, and he was asking what year was my Yukon, and he thought it was a 20 or 19 or, and I said, no, it's a 17. And anyways, what is up with this dude here? Dude. Alright, guys, say no to drugs, guys. Say no to drugs. Man, that dude was whacked out. There was a guy that was running across the intersection, but he was dancing while he was running. And you can tell he was, well, I'm not going to judge a book by its cover. It looked like maybe he was a homeless person. But it was funny for a second, you know. What is this to Katie? You know what? Let's go ahead and knock this one out. I have no problem with that.
Head northeast on Edgebrook Drive. Make a U-turn to stay on Edgebrook Drive.
I have to make a U-turn? Sure do. Sure do, peoples.
Just ahead, make a U-turn to stay on Edgebrook Drive.
And I have to go pick chances. Why don't you be like stand for something like chances? You know, trying to be all cool and proper and you know. But anyways, yeah, let me go pick up this person. Don't even know it's gonna be a girl or man. But either way, it's
in a quarter-mile, turn right on Gulf Freeway using the right lane.
The opposite. The ripple has been thrown into the river, and what I mean by that, guys, is well, you know what? You're just gonna have to stay tuned. What I mean by that, ripples in the water, okay, especially on these apps, play a big difference. You know, big part on how our night goes. Okay.
Turn right on Gulf Freeway.
When we cast that first stone, guys, okay, can make a big difference on how our night's gonna go. So anyways, guys, let me go down the street and pick up chances, and I guess it'll be we're chancing on it, see who it's, a guy or a girl. So let's go, guys. All right, guys, Chance is dropped off, and she goes by Glow, and yeah. Let me see what I have here, guys. Another tip. Was this by Glow? Katie. No, that's Canby. That's Fuqua Street. Oh no, this was Omar. Okay, Omar gave me this. So the other one had to be Kendrick. Okay, Kendrick was the other one. So, but other than that, guys, in fact, I need to call my wife and say goodnight, because she's about to go to sleep, and I always call her to say goodnight. So let me go up forward, pull into this little parking lot, clean out the back real quick, make sure everything's okay, see what this is about, and yeah.
Head east, turn right.
Okay. Alright, guys, so that was Giselle. I was dropping her off, and Joe, I guess is her brother, he put down comments. Squinkly eyes with a stuck out tongue with bad attitude.
Just ahead, turn right on Weber Way Court.
First time because you know how you put down the comments, right, and it reads it to you, you know, gate codes and all that stuff back and forth. And he put down, she's a squinkly eyes, a stuck out tongue with a bad attitude. So right now, when it told me I was dropping off Giselle,
turn right on Weber Way Court.
It said drop off Giselle with the squinkly eye, stuck out tongue with a bad attitude. And she started laughing. She's like, I don't know why he does that. And I was like, your boyfriend's like, no, it's my brother. Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, I
Turn
got this,
left on Scout Island.
thank God I got this this ride coming out of this neighborhood, because man, this neighborhood, they live way in the back, and picking up 12 minutes away and almost 6 miles, to go pick them up, paying just under 20
Turn
bucks.
left on Stillman Field Drive.
Picking up picking up Denzel. Is that what it says, Denzel? Yeah.
Just
Denzel.
ahead, turn right on Texas Heritage Parkway.
Pick up Mr. Denzel Washington. And but it's not so much the 11
Turn
minutes.
right on Texas Heritage
It's
Parkway.
the roundabouts. There's like 5 roundabouts you have to go, and you have to be careful because there's always a constable lurking around, guys. Lurking around. So look.
In a quarter mile, continue straight through the roundabout onto Texas Heritage Parkway.
2 roundabouts. Oh, I'm going. Oh, you know what? I know where I'm going. I'm probably going to Amazon. Yep, Amazon. I know where it's at. I know exactly where I'm going now. Amazon. Okay.
Continue straight through the roundabout onto Texas Heritage Parkway.
Right here at this roundabout, okay. This street right here off to the left, okay. Well, it's a street there, but on the app it shows there's nothing, but because they haven't opened it up yet. But
exit onto Texas Heritage Parkway.
There's always cops right there. And the reason why I know is because sometimes I come here a lot to pick up people that are going to the airport. I like coming here because it's a straight shot to go to the airport, and it's always paying good. In fact, I do have a airport that I schedule for 4 o'clock in the morning, paying $50. It's like 20 miles, and so I have to be online at 3:20. So, drop them, pick them up, 4 o'clock, take them to the airport, and then have a couple of add-ons after that. So yeah, we'll see how it works, guys. We'll see how it works. We'll see if we have another back-to-back. Okay. We'll see.
In a quarter mile, continue straight through the roundabout onto Texas Heritage Parkway.
So yeah, so let me go down the road, pick up Denzel Washington from Amazon, go through all these roundabouts, and be careful because, like I said, there's always constables lurking around.
Continue straight through the roundabout onto Texas Heritage Parkway.
Talk to you guys soon. Peace out. All right, guys, just dropped out Denzel, nice guy, and works for. He does a security for Amazon, and he did Uber for like 6 years, and he's waiting for his car to get fixed. Well, yeah, he said that it's setting him behind because he blew out the motor in it, and so it's taking longer than expected. So, but yeah, he did it in Fort Worth, and he was sharing a lot of vital information, But anyways, I'm gonna have to make a Yui, and let's see what I have in here, guys. Let's see what I have in here. Oh, this is from Glow, because she told me she had tipped me. She sent me a. Dude, I don't know how she did it, but she sent me a text through the app saying that she sent me a text through the app that she really enjoyed the ride, that if there's any possible way for me to get, or for her to get my information, because sometimes she doesn't trust some of these drivers, and so I told her, yeah, definitely, Now, I don't know if you can schedule, I heard you can, guys, but I don't know if you can schedule a specific driver, okay, through the app. So she says you can. She said she just needed my last name, okay, because I know we don't have driver IDs. So but yeah, so let me also show you guys what I got, okay. Reservation. This is what I got, guys. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, Uber XL, 25 miles for $50. Picking up, what's that say? Matias. Okay, I would say Latin person. But yeah, so thank you, Glow. Her name is Chances, and which says she goes by Glow. Very, very nice, attractive young lady. So which I completely understand, guys. I completely understand some of these. Doing this overnight, guys. I do admit, I do pick up some ladies of the evening. Okay, and trust me, it takes a lot for a person to get into a vehicle that they don't feel comfortable with. So if I can make them feel at least a little bit comfortable on their end, then by all means, I'll do my part. So yeah, in fact, I need to turn that one on. Let me see. I want to see if this Burger King is open right here. I want to see if this Burger King is open. So if it is, I'm getting a quick Whopper just to slam down real quick. So let's see, guys. Let's see if they're open. Okay, let's see if they're open. And I told my wife I'm gonna try and to subject myself to 1 Coke a night. Okay, 1 Coke a night. Okay, let's see if they're open, guys. Because the drive-through, the light is open or turned on, so that's a good indication that they're open. That the drive-through light is still on. So let's see real quick. Let's see. Let's check it out. Hold on. Stand by.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hey, how's it going? Can I get a number 1?
Come number 1, medium or large?
Go ahead and give me a medium Coke with no onions, no mustard, easy on the ketchup.
Okay, you like cheese?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, you say no onions?
No onions and no mustard.
No comment mustard.
Okay, easy on the ketchup.
Okay, you like medicine ketchup?
Yes.
Okay, what else?
That's it.
Okay, come number 1, no onions. It's 11:14, second window, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yep. All right, guys, let me get my burger, park off to the side, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, guys, that was Steven. Steven was at a... What? I didn't hit that. Steven was at a local bar with one of his coworkers having a couple of brewskis. And, but yeah. We were just chewing the fat real quick because he didn't go that very far. And he is in... What subdivision is this? I forgot what subdivision is this. It's called... Is it Willow Bend? No, not Willow Bend. Willow Bend's up there by 610 over there by NRG. Westchester. This is Westchester area. Kind of like a little ritzy, I know sometimes you guys probably don't understand the terminologies I use, but this is old money area also. Money's been in the family for some time now. This is an old neighborhood, old nice neighborhood that is. But yeah. Ooh, rabbit going across the street. But yeah, this is a nice neighborhood. Trying to think. You know who grew up around this area? Is Andrew Luck, the quarterback from the Colts. A handful of years back. Yeah, he's from this area. He went to Stratford. He went to Stanford University. And then, as you guys know, the rest is history because he was with the Colts. Retired early because, he wants to walk away from the game. And I don't blame him, okay? Do not blame him one bit, okay? You always want to walk away from the game standing up. He did the Barry Sanders, he did the Barry Sanders thing. Wake up one morning and say, yep, I'm done. Some people, they love it, and they just want to keep playing until they can't play anymore. And then later on they realize that, it took a toll on them, I saw a documentary on Junior Seau a couple years back. Man, that was a crazy thing, that was a crazy, how can I say it, documentary, so to speak. So, but yeah, let me go down the street and head towards the Richmond Strip, which is where I think I'm going. Yeah, Richmond Strip, yeah, you know what? It's not Westchester. It's Briar Forest. That is the area, the Briar Forest area. But anywho, guys, some of you guys probably don't even care because you guys will probably never be here in H-Town. And some of you guys do, or will be, or maybe some of you guys are thinking about doing Uber and Lyft and live in H-Town. And if you are, if you ever need any kind of helpful tips or advice or areas to run in or stay out of, you know what? I'll do my best to help you chug along, okay? I'll do my best to help you out and give you some helpful tips. You know what? I know some people out there are like, man, don't trade, secrets, whatever. You know what? I can't cover the whole Houston area by myself. It's not going to hurt to share information that you can help another person that's just trying to better themselves. And like we say, the three vital necessities in life, roof over your head, food on the table, and clothes on your back. So, yeah, I'm not going to be one of those people to where, oh, no, I'm not going to tell you. No. If I can help you out, guys, definitely, I'll do my, I'll do my pay it forward, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, if people who are thinking of doing Uber here in Houston, let me know. I'll give you guys any information that I can help out with. So, but yeah, I'm here at Westheimer, the corner of Westheimer and Gessner, and let me pull into this area where there's a Shipley's right here in the corner. I think it's Shipley's, is it? There's a Shipley's right in the corner. Yeah, it's right here in the corner. Yep, there it is right there. And right behind it is going to be the Tesla. There's a Tesla. What do you call it? Car lot. So I'm going to pull into this little Chiplets, and hang out. And well, as soon as this guy gets out of my way, but yeah, there's a Tesla. Well, you know what? I'll pull in this little LA Fitness Center and wait for my next ride. So, all right, guys, I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, guys, John is dropped off. He picked him up at a Holiday Inn, and apparently they gave his room away. So he's coming to the Residence Inn by Marriott. So yeah, and I told him about that episode of Seinfeld where they gave his car away when he reserved a car. And I asked him, I said, did you ever see that episode of Seinfeld where he reserved a car and they gave his car away? And he was saying to the lady at the desk, you know how to take the reservation, you just don't know how to hold it.
Moment.
I don't understand. I made a reservation. Do you have my reservation?
Yes, we do. Unfortunately, we ran out of cars.
But the reservation keeps the car here. That's why you have the reservations.
I know why we have reservations.
I don't think you do. If you did, I'd have a car. See, you know how to take the reservation, you just don't know how to hold the reservation. And that's really the most important part of the reservation, the holding. Anybody can just take them.
He was like, I remember that episode. But anyways, yeah, so I'm off to the next episode. This is going downtown, Hollister Coal, Hollister Spring. But yeah, but let me get down the road, guys, real quick, and let you guys know when I drop off the next passenger. All right, my peoples, Jose has dropped off, and it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute since I got in a ride. Like I said, Melow Monday. It's kind of quiet on H-Town, and I hope I get a couple of more rides before I start heading towards my drop, or should I say my pickup. So yeah, actually I'm not that very far from my house. See the arrow? See where it says Pearland? Macawa, go all the way down. Macawa. Yep. Macawa. Yep. I'm not gonna show you exactly where I live, but yeah, that's my neighborhood. My neighborhood, people. Actually, right here. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, this is my area. Okay. This is my area right here. But anyways, Let me see. Yeah, man, it was basically almost like an hour of. Now I was getting some trips, here and there, a couple of shares, but nothing, man, worth picking up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down the road, and I'm not gonna, Macau, okay, which is where I'm at right now. Okay, this is Macau. This is Pothole City. This will throw your freaking truck out of alignment, and the next pothole knock it back in. Yeah, it's been known to pop tires. Man, just this road is just brutal. And it's been like this for years. I remember when I used to go visit my wife's at the time. Oh, you hear that? Son of a biscuit. Yeah, I used to visit when we used to come over to my girlfriend's parents' house, which is now my wife. This is the road we used to take to go to the house, and man, I'll be like, dude, what's up with the road? And so yeah, this road's been like this for years, man. 25 plus years. So, but overall, the night has been slow. That scheduled ride for $50 will put me somewhat in an okay position, but it's not going to be anything of what I did last night. Okay. Now there's another scheduled ride that comes through the pike at the last second, because it is picking up at 4 and dropping off, I would say maybe 4:30. Yeah, I'll definitely have time to get up another one, But for the moment, yeah, nothing has come through, guys. Nothing has come through. So I'm gonna make this U-turn, get back on the Beltway, go towards probably Pasadena, and then do it that way. So listen to Cheyenne, Bailando Bachata. And yeah, I do not own the rights to the song, guys, but yeah, Mr. Cheyenne. Yes, sir. Just because it's not a fun or good night, or shall I say profitable night, doesn't mean I cannot have fun, guys. I'm bailando bachata, Yeah, so yeah. That was Cheyenne, guys. That was Cheyenne bailando bachata. So luckily I don't own the rights to that song. If not, then I won't be doing Uber and Lyft, But anyways, guys, let me head down the road and wait for my next passenger, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, guys. Julian is dropped off. He works at Planet Fitness, and yeah, I kind of picked his brain a little bit because I've been wanting to get a gym membership, and it's kind of hard to do it over the road. Some facilities
turn right on Shadow Drive.
Some facilities don't let you park your 18-wheeler, or it's kind of difficult to get in, So I never really looked into it. And I'd always call ahead, say, hey, do you guys have, because my son has a gym membership. And so I would always call ahead, say, hey, do you guys, allow 18-wheeler parking, in the parking lot? And
turn left on Clay Road.
They would always kind of like be skittish on, this and that. Okay, well, never mind then. Because I don't want to go outside and get a boot on my damn tire, and having $350, $500 that I have to go ahead and pay to get it, taken off. So, long story short, I never really got one. But now that I'm home, I want to get one. I think he said it was $10 for the classic, $10 and then $1 up front, and it's $10 a month. But then I told him, I said, well, do you have a couples rate, for me and my wife? My wife likes, you know, walking, and she likes getting on the treadmill and whatnot. You know, when we used to go to an auditorium, you know, years ago. And he's like, yeah. He goes, actually, the black card is $24.99, and it's $1. So basically $25 a month. $25 a month, and I can go ahead and take my wife with me.
In a quarter-mile, turn right on West Sam Houston Parkway North.
And that's what I want, man. You know, I want a card so where, you know, like saying, you know, it's slow one night, you know, go in there for about a good hour, work out, feel good about myself. Because always, man, when I used to work out, man, I felt so good. You know, I felt good. I felt fresh, you know.
Turn right on West Sam Houston Parkway North.
Is this? No, it's closed. Yeah, I felt good about myself, man. You know, working out, you know, getting a couple of reps in, and then go about my way. And so anyways, yeah, so I'm definitely going to look into it, man. You know, definitely going to look into it now that I have home time, so to speak. And but anyways, yeah, dropped off Julian. Man, there was a nice fare on the Lyft side, paying $31 going to the opposite direction. But I was like, nah, I can't risk it, you know. And it wasn't going the opposite direction. It was just going across town. And man, I was just seconds away of snagging it, you know. But I was like, nah, you know what? I don't want to risk it. So I didn't end up taking it. So, but yeah, I'm almost to Matias. Take him to Bush Intercontinental Airport, and maybe I can get something out coming out and finish the night somewhat decent. But honestly, guys, the night was slow, hence the word Mellow Monday, or Monday Mellow Monday, and go about it that way. So hopefully, I think there's a convenience store coming up. If there is, I want to run in and maybe get me a Red Bull. You know, I want to get me a Red Bull.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on Tanner Road using the left lane.
But it all depends if it's open. Is it open? Is it open? Is it open? Open. Remember that commercial? What was it? Mervyn's? Mervyn's was the commercial. Had the lady at the door. Open. Let me see. Estás abierta. Coño. Yep, because the guy's going in because he was outside smoking a cigarette. You know. But you know what? Like Ice Cube says, today was a good day. Even though this is not the song. But anyways, yeah, let me run inside, get my chocolate, and yeah, peace out, guys.
What is that again? Concho Bay Drive? Are you sure you're in the right area?
Yeah, this is where it sent me.
Because look, we don't have a Concho Bay Drive.
Let me see.
It's all Concho Bay Court. We don't have a Concho Bay Drive at all.
You don't have a yeah, Concho Bay.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Oh, you apologize.
And the address is 63.
19.
No, 6323.
Okay, got it. You can go. Thank you.
All right. Now I got 2 minutes. Because I literally have to be there in front of the house at 4 o'clock. All right, guys. Matthias is dropped off. And it was him and his wife and his wife's father, which is, I guess, his father-in-law. And his father-in-law was in a wheelchair. So, and you know what? It was nice to know they're from Brazil. And in fact, let me put my seatbelt on. And as you know, Brazilians, they speak Spanish, but it's also Portuguese, which is similar to Spanish. There are some words in there that are Spanish. But then, so I was able to hold somewhat of a conversation with them. And I don't know if you guys got the gist of the conversation that I had with the security lady, but she didn't want to let me in, you know. And I understand she was just doing her job. But she was just like, I can't let you in if you don't know the address. And that is one thing that Uber needs to change, is that, you know, once we log in and are en route and in the middle of the, at least I can't, you know, if someone can tell me how to do it. Man, there's a freaking mosquito in here that got in while I was helping them load their suitcases. But yeah, she was like telling me, she's like, well, if I don't know the address, I can't let you in. And I even told her, I'm like, lady, you're gonna make me late to my appointment, and that's never happened before, and I'm not gonna start today. I mean, that's not what I told her, you know. I said, but I've never been late to my appointment, and I'm not gonna start today and be charged for something that's so minute. And I understand she's only doing her job, so. But luckily, I was able to zoom in, and because she was like, "Oh, we don't have a Concho Bay or whatever street, you know." And I'm like, "Well, that's you know, you sure you're at the right place?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is where it's telling me to go, you know." And so I was able to zoom in and get the physical address of the house. And it's like, "Okay, well, go ahead," you know. And I was like, "Great, now I have like literally 2 minutes to get to the house, you know." 2 minutes to get to the house, and luckily I was able to pull up in front of the house exactly at 4 o'clock, and because I don't want to get charged late, you know, for something that wasn't my fault, you know. But luckily everything worked out, and so yeah. So you know what, guys, gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep my app running, but I'm gonna start making my way towards the house. So yeah, so that $50 is in the bank, and but yeah, you know, anytime being on these apps, anytime being, you know, out here, you know, it's a true blessing. So whatever I get, you know, it's a true blessing. But obviously it's not gonna be the way it was last night. So, but it is what it is, guys. You know, that's the part of it that we have to go ahead and take the good with the bad and bad with the good, you know. But let me get down the street, guys, and if I don't have anything, my next video will probably be, or the next clip will be my numbers for the night. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.